Today, I'll show you how to create a weather agent that provides users with the current weather for a specific location, or based on their geolocation. We start by creating the agent itself. To do this, click the plus icon at the bottom. Select Add Agent, give it a name like Blaster, and also add a description. Next, add an icon so the agent is easily recognizable among others. The most important step is defining the objective. Here we detail the agent's role, its goal, and its behavior in a conversation. I've prepared a basic objective in advance, which we can improve using the Improve Objective function. As we can see, our AI assistant has generated a more structured and clear objective. Click Apply Changes, and you can edit it further if needed. Here we have the agent's role, its goal, and communication principles it should follow. Next, we need to create the required actions. So go to the Actions tab where we define what the agent will do. The first action is Get Weather. This is the main action that will make an API request and return the weather for a specified city. We add a description and define the input and output data structures. In this case, we need one input parameter, city name, type string, and it's required. Also, provide a detailed description of each parameter. This helps the agent avoid mistakes. Now we move on to the output parameters. In the output, we will return the data we receive from our API request. This will be the weather data. We also add descriptions and necessary properties. Additionally, we add a parameter for the feels like temperature with the same type. Again, be sure to add a description for each parameter. Apart from the weather output parameter, we need to add an error parameter, which is used if an error occurs during execution. That's it. We've completed the setup for the Get Weather action and filled in the input and output data. The next action is Get Location, which will help retrieve the user's location if they don't know or haven't provided a city. There are no required input parameters, so we'll use a placeholder parameter, which essentially holds no data. For the output, we'll return the determined user location. Add a description, just like in the previous action. Also include an error parameter. That completes the Get Location action setup. Now let's configure the final action, Goodbye, which handles the end of the conversation. For input, we need confirmation from the user that they really want to end the chat. Type Mobulum required yes. In the output parameters, we add confirmation. Keep the type as string required no. And as before, include an error parameter. That completes the configuration of the final action. Now we can move on to the model settings. Go to the Advanced tab. First, we see that messaging is disabled. This means no additional configuration for communication is needed. It's built in. Let's move to the model settings block. We see that OpenAI is the default provider, and the model used is GPT-4o Mini. You can choose a more powerful version, like GPT-40. These were our final settings. Now we need to configure the initial conversation for the agent. Click Add and choose the appropriate option. In our case, the conversation will start with a message from the assistant. So we select Assistant Message and add the corresponding phrase from our agent. After saving, go to Testing. Click Playground, then refresh. We now see the agent's initial message. Send a response. Then follow the triggering of the appropriate action. After the user's phrase, the agent responds with a message explaining the next steps. Then the Get Weather action is triggered with the input parameter city name, Kyiv. We manually fill out the output data structure and click Submit. We see that the result of Get Weather was returned to the agent as an observation, followed by the agent's final response. You can also test a scenario where the user doesn't know their location. In that case, the agent will offer to retrieve the location using the Get Location action. The next step is to configure the flow. Go to the General tab, select Flow and Channel, download Starter Flow. Here we see pre-made templates that can be downloaded for different channels. There's Voice, Rich Web Chat, and a template for setting up collaborations. We're interested in the Rich Web Chat template, so I click Download. You'll get a message confirming the successful installation of the template into your account. In the next video, I'll show you how to modify the flow specifically for our use case.